Legend in the making, legend in the making. How you doing, legend?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Can't complain. Thank God for today.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. As you were saying, that was a dope cover art. Can you show me that cover art again?
Sure thing.
What's the title of this cover art? And what was the vision for your cover art?
The vision for that is for my book Undead Resurrection. That is actually the second edition of that book. I wrote the first one back when I was 19 years old. I felt inspired to write again, just like on the fly like that. So I started just writing up a storm. And when I had put that out at the same time that I put out the 7 short plays and the 2-part parody. So what made me choose this cover art? Because that is the villain. So as you guessed from the title, Undead is about vampires. I do not like vampires. I don't really care for that sort of thing.
Yeah.
My sister is also an author, by the way, under the name A.Y. Grayson. So if you Google A.Y. Grayson.
Shout out to your sister.
Thank you. Like if you
Google A.Y. Grayson.
A.Y. Grayson. She wrote a book of poetry called A Midnight Fog. If you'll look that up, that was a hit over on Amazon a few years ago. So what made me choose this image? Because that's actually the villain, all right? So we've got a vampire queen going after teenagers, pretty much making them into her minions. So that's why I chose this album art for this to be the cover of this title.
Okay, Undead Resurrection. Give me some game about the Undead.
Oh yeah, little game about the Undead. Alright, so this story takes place in Long Beach, California in 1988, and it bounces ahead to 2026. But most of it takes place in 1988. It allows young readers, because that is YA fiction, so we're talking about somewhere between ages of 13 and 25. We get a kick out of that, reading into a different world where people are not staring into a screen via a cell phone, internet, so it's that kind of world. So into the undead vampires who allegedly would not be able to walk out in sunlight, mine can, by the way, drink blood, become immortal, so how this works out in a sense is because vampires themselves is not actually a human being. It's like in that world, they are a creature, a demon. I said it, all right, a demon pretty much that possesses the likeliness of that person and thus inhabits them in place of a soul, thus drinks blood and spreads like a virus, and it's just like everyone who touches it converts them over. So realistically speaking, like in real life, like when you meet, like I guess we would call the rotten apple that can spoil the barrel, then that is a vampire. So we're just fictionalizing that sort of thing inside of this text.
So which art do you feel like your creativity come out like a vampire when you suck the blood?
Never. No, my art and creativity comes from experiencing people watching. So it's not really sucking stuff away from people. It's more or less when they give you something. Like I just wrote a song for an artist named Jazz Gillette from New York City. The name of that song is Dear Friend. You guys should be hearing it about spring this year. It's pop. I was speaking from a perspective of a friend of mine that is in love with somebody who does not have the capacity to love them at all. And they just can't see it. Right? So when they give that to me, and I'm not a therapist, I'm not a doctor,
yeah,
but sometimes like I can moonlight as one unofficially to lend an ear.
Legend.
So they'll come along and be like, okay, this is happening to me, my world is falling apart, blah blah blah, what do I do? And I'm like, well, I don't really know, but that was very moving, so I'm gonna go ahead and write that down if you don't mind.
So where can everybody get your book?
You can get my book on Amazon. You can get it on BarnesandNoble.com, wherever books are sold. Just punch it in Google. You just punch my name in there. It actually comes up just a little bit ahead of the music on Amazon right now.
Legend in the making. We got Haiqeem, legend in the making.
Legend in the making.
Haiqeem, how can they follow you, Haiqeem?
Y'all can follow me, Haiqeem, on Instagram, X, Twitter, Facebook, whatever else have you, TikTok. Remember, I spell my name differently than all the rest of the Haiqeems in the world, so that's at Haiqeem. That way you can find me easily. If you want to be addressed, you can just send me a DM. I do get back to them. I do a lot of monologuing from personal experience and current events on my TikTok from time to time, so you can reach out to that if there's something that you'd like to talk about. I know shut people out, especially not at this part of my career. I'll reach back out to you.
Go get Haiqeem new book.
Yes.
Also follow Marquin Alberty, owner CEO of Investing for Cowards. He just dropped a new book called AntNest. It's a portfolio management, portfolio construction, investment book. It's a classic. Follow me on YouTube, Marquin Alberty. Legend in the making. What's up, Legend? How you doing, Legend?
What it do?
Man, we got Dex. We got Dex. How can they follow you, Dex? How can they follow you, man? Turn your gram up.
Hey man, you can find me on Metroplex Dex 214 on Instagram. You also got Facebook, Young Dex from the Metroplex, and Metroplex Dex 214 on TikTok. You know, I'm pretty much on the web. I got the YouTube popping at a Dreamer's Crush. We actually got a live website coming soon where we actually doing some reconstructing. So
Yeah.
adreamerscrush.com. You can find me. It'll be up in just a little bit. Yeah, that's how you can find me though.
Hey, I love that. I love that. So, shit, you say Dreamer's Crush.
Yeah, A Dreamer's Crush. Yeah, basically, what it is, it's a company that I created a couple years ago. We embody the lifestyle of entrepreneurs and creators, and kind of give that style of, you know, go for what you love and what pays. You know what I mean? What's within you can bring without. You know what I mean? With just my logo is a saying that I got is called Dream Big, Crush Hard. It's just basically saying think big and take action. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's applying the knowledge with the intellect together, you know, and bringing out the best in what you got going on. You know what I mean?
Man, I love it. I love it, man. You just crushed it, man. We need to send a bomb. Boom.
Hey, man, exploding on them. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
Legend.
Sure.
Legend in the making.
You dig?
Say.
It's going to the lifestyle of entrepreneurs and creators. I mean, even if you got a job, man, we're just saying love what you do and do the best of what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like currently, a couple years ago, we started my company. Originally started off by doing documentaries and interviews of people that's putting their lifestyle together. You know what I mean? Kind of at the beginning. You know what I mean? I got, like right now, I also have an Instagram page called A Dreamer's Crush, which is the company. And I got a guy, he worked with cleaning shoes or shoe restoration. So, we show him cleaning the shoes. He got a job too. He worked at FedEx, but we also show what he loved to do and how he was making money doing it. So,
I love that. We got to bring more light to the entrepreneurs out here in our market, fam. We got to get busy. We got to create that content. We got to put that story out there, man. And create documentaries because everybody got a story. Everybody got a brand and everybody got a business that they can generate for their family.
Yes, sir, man. Yeah, most definitely, man. You get to looking around, man. You can already tell, man. If you think about a guy, like, I was just talking to my partner, you know what I'm saying? We went out to eat and he was kind of getting mad at the chick at the drive-thru, you know what I mean? He like, man, she just ain't got no personality, you know what I mean? But if you notice, you know what I'm saying, what they say, how can I help you? What you want to drink? You know what I mean? They slowly becoming in a robot form, you feel me? But if you notice, robots are taking over that, you know what I mean? I had a robot make me a cocktail not too long ago in Las Vegas, you know what I mean? No waiter, you know what I mean? So
I love that we going there, like, I feel like I've been a robot all my life. Right. I've been like messing with computers and I got like a picture memory, like doing photography. Mm-hmm. It taught my brain how to like capture every moment. So like I can snap a picture in my head and I can always have that moment. And I feel like that is the robotic aspect of life that they building, like through like technology, like shit, I'm working 24 hours a day, I never sleep. I'm like, damn, but I'm not getting tired. But they say people get tired, like, I'm not getting what's going on. Like, should I do more? Like, and watch people do less? Like, shit, I love working like a machine. I love using technology and using this social media game and YouTube and reaching so many people. How the hell did we meet?
Yeah, man, see, that's what I'm saying, man. We met just based off of, the camera work, I'm pulling up at the, what was the little rodeo they had going on out there? You know what I'm saying? So it's just
the rodeo event. Bro was in his cowboy gear.
yeah, man, had to do it one time for Texas. You feel me? Putting it down. You know, had the cowboy hat on, and I just, you know what I'm saying, I seen you out there doing your thing, so I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? And then I hollered at you, you know what I'm saying, for some personal pics, and we got down with that, and you know what I mean, just really putting it together. You know what I'm saying? From a real entrepreneurial level that I seen that you was at with it. You know what I mean?
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
Yeah,
Brothers
for
building
sure.
brothers. Brothers investing into brothers. That's all it takes is one brother investing into the next brother. A domino effect.
Yeah, man.
Legend in the making.
Legend in the making.
Shout out to Dex. Thank you for coming through.
Anytime, man. Young Dex from the Metroplex. Some call me P. The P is for pressure, man. You know what I'm saying? Participation, man. Hey, man, and we love it. You dig? 100.
Hey, and I'm Marquin Alberty. Invest, cowards. Invest, cowards. You are a coward if you do not invest. Shout out to my mama. I love you.
Hey, man, right on.
Should be watching this.